Someone who cheated on you in the past is going through it so badly, they wish they never did the things that they did to you. Matter of fact, this person thought you were a sucker for love. In the past, this individual thought they can get away with any type of bad behavior. They felt like either because they had success, status, money, accolades, good looks, that they could do whatever they want. They mistreated you, caused you to shed a lot of tears, forced you into a dark night of the soul, into a healing phase, or triggered some sort of trauma in you. Yeah, this person didn't think that things were going to come back for them. I feel like after you left this individual, it sent you into a deep despair, because it's almost like you had to call your energy back from everything that was drained from you. Someone did not consider your feelings, your emotions, your happiness, your joy. You were just like a doll to this person, or you were just like an extension of themselves. Like, they didn't even take the time to get to know who you are, your essence, or anything. It's now years later. It's now years later. You're completely healed. You're a whole brand new person. You've revamped yourself. And now you're in the up and up. You're happy. You're content. You're thriving. The person that cheated on you met somebody that they fell deeply in love with, right? What's crazy is that the universe set this person up. Whoever was sent to this individual to make them fall in love, they had a specific mission. The mission was get this person to fall in love with you, stick around as long as you can, and at the most opportune moment, pull the rug out right from under the person that cheated on you. And that's exactly what happened. The person that cheated on you invested everything that they had: heart, money, love, emotions, everything. They found their dream woman or man. So naturally, they wanted to give themselves wholeheartedly. And what this person did not realize until in hindsight is that they've been getting played through the entire relationship. This person might have even used their entire life savings on this man or woman that cheated on them. They were with somebody that was selfish, that put themselves first once and for all. I feel like because of how deeply you were hurt, like to the point where it caused you to go through an ego death, like to the fullest extent, it triggered somebody. So here's the thing. God triggered someone to go into your ex's life and ruin them. That was literally their whole entire mission. And that's why the person that cheated on them and hurt them and caused them disparity, they're going to walk away scot-free, because at the end of the day, their job was to basically give you your flowers. Their job was to make this ex's life so hard, so difficult, so that they have no choice but to comb through every single detail of you guys' relationship. Because a lot of this is being mirrored back to your ex. Your ex is looking at every single detail of your entire connection and looking at the similarities and looking at the mirroring and realizing everything that's being done to them is exactly what they did to you. Only now it's 10 times worse. You had God on your side. That's the difference. See, you had God, you had your ancestors, you had your guides. They could help you pick yourself up from where this ex left you at. Matter of fact, this was part of your journey. You had to learn to love yourself and to have strong boundaries. And naturally, your ex was the person that was put in place for that to happen. So you went through your whole healing phase. You became a brand new person. You prioritized yourself. You became successful. You have notoriety now. And now your ex is left where you were at. Except it's in a much deeper end of despair. Like, wherever they're at is literally hell. You want to know why? Because the universe is forcing this person to be unprotected, defenseless, prey. They're being used as prey. They're literally unprotected by the universe. Their guides won't even help them. Because of the extent of what was done to you, even their own guides are forced to step away. Like, this is a lesson that this ex of yours has to learn, but they're doing it from a position of being completely vulnerable and unprotected. When you were going through it, your guides were there to hold you down. They were there to protect your heart. They were there to ease the pain. This person cries themselves to sleep night after night. Your ex does. Once they realize just how they've been bamboozled by this entity in human form, because that's what it is. That's how powerful you are. That when people do you wrong, like, Source will force other entities to work on your behalf. So, like, it's not the same. Your ex's heartbreak is way more intense than yours was. At least you were protected. This person did not think that karma existed. They were like, I can do whatever the freak I want. I can hurt whoever I want. I can go and triangulate people and scapegoat people and stonewall them and do whatever I want. There's no God. What karma? Like, that's literally how your ex was thinking. And now they are stuck. They've been stuck in the same position spiritually for like 2 to 5 years at a time, depending on how long it's been for you guys. They're literally stuck in limbo, like not moving. Their life is just stagnant, not progressing, nothing. Why? Because they chose to deal. They actually didn't choose. They were entrapped into dealing with the incubus succubus spirit that's way more high level than your ex was. Yeah, your ex was a demon. Yeah, they were. They were too attracted to your light. Demons are way too attracted to your light. Like, they just can't help themselves. They want to dominate you. They want to destroy you. They want to take you out. Your ex attempted to do that. And they were honestly stopped by your guides, by your ancestors, because you have a pathway that's, you're meant to live a long life. A lot of people are going to be counting on you. So this ex was just a stage. That's all it was. But when it comes to your ex, yeah, they're here talking about how they can't take it anymore, how it hurts so much, how they don't want to be who they used to be because you deserve better. They're wondering why their life feels lost. It's like going in a cyclical cycle. They're literally stuck in hell. Like, nothing that they do can get themselves out of this predicament. And what's worse is the person that did them wrong is literally going to walk away scot-free. Is going to walk away with everything that was stolen from you, that your ex took from you. It's going to be taken from them. They're going to walk away unscathed. It's part of the mission. It's like, you wanted to hurt our chosen one? All right, here. We're going to give you this high-level demon. Let's see how you can handle that. Yeah, this person is never, ever, 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 ever going to disrespect you ever again. I promise you that. They literally are always... They toy with life and death on a regular basis. That's what your ex does. That's the price to pay for what was done to you, because they thought they could walk away scot-free. They can literally live on your tears. They can build off of your tears and your heartbreak. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think so. And if this person that they moved on to, if they had anything to do with what was done to you, they're going to have to pay for it as well. But what I'm seeing is that God sent an entity into this ex's life of yours to basically cause retribution, to avenge you, And I guarantee you, this ex of yours pillow talk to whoever this entity is in human form. And the whole time, the entity in this person was just like, oh, okay, yeah, you did this to a chosen one? Yeah, I'm your worst freaking nightmare. That's literally, oh man, I'm telling you, someone does not know what they have done to themselves. This ex of yours doesn't know. They are stuck. They've been trying to move forward, but they can't. They're trying. They're trying to work on their finances. They're trying to be solid. They just can't imagine that they've been bamboozled so hard by someone who has no remorse at all whatsoever. Like, they now know what it feels like to be in your position. Except, like I said, this person is completely unprotected. They're exposed. They're easy. They're prey. They're doomed. They're unprepared. They're consciously not awake. They can't see spiritually what's going on. So they just think this is just some regular, relationship that just went wrong. No. Someone's living a life sentence. Their life is being sentenced right now because of what they did to you. And now they're realizing that they literally did this to themselves. Someone is realizing that they created their own reality by the things that they did to you. And meanwhile, here you are way off into your own. You're not even in the same reality as this person. Maintaining your peace, having a new start, happy, content, putting all these gold coins into your cabinet, metaphorically speaking. And someone's left to their own demise, to their own tears, to their own issues, to their own, literally.